What's up, YouTube? So my Atlanta Hawks lost to the Knicks and beat the Bucks. How? Come on in here, let's talk about it. Okay, let's get it. And while you're in here, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like the video, share the video, comment. Looking for a goal of getting 50 subscribers, and there's going to be a huge announcement, a prize giveaway that you don't want to miss. So go ahead and make sure you sub up. All right, so let's get into it. So on Friday night, my Atlanta Hawks played the New York Knicks, and it was a home game, so I was in the arena. It was a really, really good competitive game, back and forth game. I want to say, but the only time we had the lead, it was like 6-5, somewhere up in there. Can't 100% remember, but it was a very nerve-wracking game to say the least. It really, really was. What happened? In my opinion, what I feel like happened was weak, weak, weak. What were the three weak things? We were weak on defense, we were weak on scoring, and we were weak on transition, getting back in transition. So weak on defense, perimeter and interior defense, it's like the Knicks could go to the hole at will. If they wanted to get to the paint, they were breaking down that defense so easy. And once they got that defense broke down, they can kick it out. And we messed around and got Brunson going. Oh my God, Brunson, he shot 8 threes, 31 points. He had 8 threes for 31 points. And another thing that shocked me was that for the Knicks was that Randall had 9 assists. Why? Because they were breaking down our defense. They get it, kick it out. Defense would react in the wrong way, and then he would just dish it back out to the shooter. And we just was not taking care of the shooter. I was looking for them to double team Brunson, do something. But you know what? Brunson, I must give it to him. He was in his bag Friday night. That boy was in his bag. I did see, like, there was a few plays where Hunter or Murray was right jam up on him, and he still drained that junk. I mean, he was on. What else for as far as transition? The turnovers, man. Like easy breaks, easy lays, like we were just missing it. We were not on. We were not clicking at all. And then the scoring. Even last night's game, Trey and Murray, they've got to get it going. I don't know what's going on. Luckily, we got it figured out in terms of getting others involved. We'll get into that game here in a minute. But Trey and Murray, their scoring was just it was just like it was against Charlotte. They're not hitting. What I commend Trey for is that he's finding ways to get assists, and then Murray again, Murray's defense. So they're helping, they're contributing, which is why that game stayed as close as it did. But once we get their shooting going, I wasn't surprised at last night's win. So once we get their shooting going, I think we're going to be okay. From 3 on Friday night, we shot 12 for 32. That's pretty bad. Like, you put up 32 shots and you're only getting 12. So we got to do a little better than that. Even Barrett had 27 points. Hats off to him. He did really good there. Hunter, another good positive for us. Hunter had 27 points as well on our end. So, you know, I just wish that we could have capitalized, and it got really, really tight at the end. I'm going to see if I can share something. Hopefully I won't get a copyright strike on this. So let's see if we can. Let's get rid of that. So fair use. I'm going to show this video, fair use. So if anybody's wanted to go, it's on House of Highlights. They got 11.3 million. So don't come for me. I'm a little channel. Please don't come for me. They got 11.3 million. So please go subscribe to them. Hats off to them. I was able to find this clip. So hopefully I can play it from their channel. Disclaimer, fair use, educational purposes. So we were able, like I said, we were able to get the score cut. So right here, it's 115 to 122 with 48 seconds remaining. So let's see what happens. Step back. Boom. Knock that 3 down. All right. 118, 122. Then we cut down. 28 seconds to go. They got the ball. Boom. Made them turn it over. Now here we go. Now here's the play right here that had me livid. We're coming down, as you can see. Trey's bringing the ball down. We got Capella over there on the wing waiting, really like in the post waiting. All right. Murray. Trey is lobbing it up to Capella. What was that? Capella missed the whole basket. I don't know what happened. I don't. I don't. I really don't. I don't know what happened. Then Trey, he came back down and missed that easy lay. So, I don't know. It was over with after that. I don't know what happened. Okay, there we go. It adds to the frustrations that I have with Capella. I feel like Capella, he's a phenomenal rim protector, and but he can't shoot. And sometimes I think he has butterfingers. He's not ready. And with a guard like Trey, you gotta be ready. You gotta have a strong finisher with a guard like Trey because he can hit you at any moment. So that's my frustrations with Capella. I feel like, OO in that moment would have dunked the crap out of that ball. And it kind of looked like, because I record all the games and when I come home, I look at them again. And when I looked at it again and saw it in slow mo, it looks like he just wasn't ready. And I'm not blaming Trey because to me that was a perfect lob. It just looks like he wasn't ready because he didn't get a good catch on it, and then he tried to react, and then that's how you got that ugly looking layup air ball. It just is what it is. I'm sorry. But I don't know. I just feel like, Capella needs work in that area. Now, I'm hard on Capella, but I am old school. So I do like Paint Beast. I do like bigs that, going to back them down in the paint, right? I like that. I'm old school. That's the basketball. This new basketball with all the threes and stuff. I'm not a huge fan of it, but that's just where we are today. So, then we got to conform to that just like everybody else is. That's just the way I see it. So that's my take on Hawks Knicks. So let's move forward. Last night's game, Hawks Bucks. So Hawks Bucks, I wasn't surprised because this is what I've been conveying and that I want to convey with this channel. The Hawks are the sleeper team. I feel like we are the sleeper team. And Hawks Bucks, they did what they're supposed to do. They shared the ball. Like, they were phenomenal with that ball. If you go pull up the Hawks Bucks stats from last night and you look up and down our lineup, the highest score on our team was Trey, and he struggled. He had 20 points. Everybody else were in double figure. All the starters and then our top 3, maybe 4 players coming off the bench all had, they were double-double. 10, 12, 15, 17 points. Like, the ball was shared and it looked good. And that's what they got to do, especially right now with Trey and Murray struggling the way they are. And they struggled again in this game. They got teammates involved. I had that written down. That's basically why they got teammates involved. They shut down Dame. Dame didn't even score in the first half. I think he got his first bucket in midway in the third quarter. So they shut down Dame, which that could be another video that I do on the Bucks. I think the Bucks gonna have problems going down the road. I really do. We played exceptional defense. We had 46 rebounds. Bucks had 39, we had 46, so we out rebounded them. What does rebounds get you? Second chance points. So that was a really, really good thing. We shot 18 for 22 from three, which is what, 81% shooting. So from three. And the big thing here that I liked out of the stats that I saw was that we had 32 assists. That was good. And I want to say Trey had like 11 or 12 of those, maybe even 15. I can't remember. I don't have it pulled up right now. That's just what he's got to do until he can get his shot going. And that's why it's very important for Capella to step up. Capella, you get these lobs, you get these easy assists, and you're playing with a flashy guard. You're playing with a guard with, quick first step, and, he's quick on his feet. You're going to have to be ready. You gotta be ready and knock them shots down. So hats off to the Hawks. I was very, very happy with both games, even though we lost on Friday night to the Knicks. We battled, and we had the chance to win. It was right there for us. And then so tonight's game is another home game, so I'll be in the house. We're playing the Timberwolves, which kind of scares me with those the Twin Towers that they have with Gobert and Cat. So we'll see how it goes because, like I said, we've got Capella. Capella just going to have to be tougher in that paint. I'm looking forward to see him stepping up and be tough. And then we got to find out a way to get O more involved. I feel like his minutes are diminishing. And we got to find out a way to get him more involved and get him, back to being the OO that we know. And then, of course, Edwards, like, my God, with Minnesota. That boy's phenomenal. Hey, you can come to Atlanta, man. You from here, too. All right? So come home. You need to come home, too. We could have all our home team players. More players need to have that LeBron mentality. I want to bring a chip to my city. We'd have a pretty nice little squad. But anyway, that's my takes on so far. I will come back. So we got a game tonight. We got another game Wednesday night. I will come back Thursday and give my takes on those two games. I'm going to try to do my takes 2-3 games at a time. That way I'm not just, every day because I do have a life as well and other obligations that, that I have. So I like doing this. This is just my hobby, something that I like to do. So I will come back after Wednesday's game. I'll try to get a video up on Thursday. Some point between Thursday, Friday, somewhere up in there. I'm not gonna make any promises. But let's do it. So don't forget, like I said, to like, comment, subscribe. My goal right now is 50. I want to get 50 subscribers, and then we'll go from there. I will make that announcement on this huge giveaway for this channel. All right. Thanks for watching. Come back again.